Shot there, obviously the shots hadn't necessarily been falling with you, but just the confidence you had to take that shot, and obviously a huge time for the team there.
Every shot that I missed, every time I came back to the bench, the coach was telling me to keep shooting it, get some arc on it. So, every shot I took, I wasn't nervous. I'm saying? I was thinking that the next one was going in, and then when I finally went in with the big one for us, so that was huge.
They made such a run there to cut a 13-point lead to 0. Just how were you guys playing defense to hold on at the end?
Our defense struggled a little bit. Just keep playing as Isaiah Sykes got going. We knew we weren't going to be able to completely stop those guys the entire game. We did a good job at the beginning, and then once they got rolling, we just had to keep our composure, and not really lose our head like we did at home. Once those guys got going, we kind of lost it and got out of the game, but we stuck with it and we grinded it out, and we came up with the win at the end.
Totally. To think about where Anthony and Victor were 4 nights ago with a neck injury, the concussion, were you surprised at all to see them come out?
No, those are 2 veteran guys. Those are 2 guys that we count on to produce for us, and I knew that they weren't going to let us go into UCF, without at least trying to play. So I wasn't worried about it at all.
Knowing how the first game went, how much does it mean to get the momentum of a win here going to the Big East?
It's huge for our confidence. We lost our first game at home in front of like 9,000 fans. It sucked, and just to come in their house to get some kind of payback. It's a nice reward going into conference play.
Toarlyn, how big were those back-to-back threes at the end of the first half?
Yeah, those are huge going into halftime, because that's a 9-point swing. Without those 3-point baskets, we go into halftime down 9 instead of 1. So those are huge.
Are you a 3-point shooter by half? Is that part of your game? I'm speaking specifically with a minute to go.
Yeah, I would like to call myself a 3-point shooter. I lead the team in 3-point percentage. I'm pretty high in the Big East in 3-point percentage. So, my confidence shooting at the 3 is pretty high. So anytime I get an open look, coach gave me a green light to shoot it. So I'm just going to let it go.
At that point in the game?
At that point in the game, that's when it counts the most. A huge momentum 3-point basket like that really, gives us a lot of momentum and a lot of confidence going into the last stretch of the ball game. So that was huge for us.
They beat you guys up pretty good the first time.
Yeah, they did.
Kind of more motivation is that coming back here?
Yeah, we didn't really need a motivational speech going into the game because of what happened on our court. So, everybody knew that, this is our chance to get back at them and do it on their home floor, just like they did it on our home floor. So, we didn't really need any motivation going in. We just wanted to get the job done and get back to Tampa.
What kind of rivalry does this give when you two? There was a lot of talking going on in the court. Do you guys circle when you play each other? There's some. I know there's probably some guys you know of each other and all that, but what's it like?
Me and Keith have been playing against each other ever since I started playing basketball. So, the 1 and I-4 is what they call it. 2 familiar schools, very familiar personnel. Everybody on our team at least knows somebody on their team, and everybody and vice versa. So it's a huge rivalry to play against friends, and it's a huge rivalry for schools to battle to see who's better, or UCF is better, no, USF is better. So it's a great environment to play in.